Richland Northeast senior Carlos Ramos has a resume any high school student would dream of having. Along with success in the classroom, Carlos has dedicated his time to achieving his goals. During his time here at Northeast, he has risen to the rank of Cadet Lieutenant Commander in the Naval ROTC program. His leadership abilities were evident from the moment he joined the program, and he stepped right into the role of leader his freshman year.
As soon as I stepped on drill team, I was an instant leader. I was the leader of the color guard my freshman year, and they always expected me to be the one to know things and be able to lead.
He does set the role model. He sets that example of integrity, honesty, caring. You can see it in his eyes. You actually know, they know that he cares about them, and that's the reason he's our commanding officer. He is just that good.
These accomplishments alone would fill any college application, but from an early age, Carlos had loftier goals.
It started when I was like really young, like small age. You know, I looked up in the sky and just always wondered, you know, who are those guys? You know, what is that in the air, the planes and stuff like that. And ever since then, I just think I've just been fascinated with planes, and the thought of flying just seemed great.
He went far beyond the childhood dream of one day flying when he grew up. He simply did not want to wait to begin reaching for the stars.
In 6th grade over at Dent Middle School, we had Civil Air Patrol, which is a Air Force base, it's like a mini ROTC, but of course for younger kids. And they really got me started flying with Major Tina Peterson. She's in Charleston now. But she was the one who's really got me flying and interested in going, you know, being a pilot in the military.
While in the program, Carlos got his first taste of what it would be like to pilot an aircraft. And that first experience gave him a little scare, but it solidified his dream of becoming a pilot.
It was just this feeling like of just, you know, my stomach's floating and just being in the air and nothing beneath you. That just made it that special moment.
He did not stop with that first lesson. While reading a magazine, Carlos found an application to the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals Aviation Camp. This program only selects 30 students from outside of the state of Georgia to participate. Carlos was not only selected to the program, but he was chosen #1 from over 2,000 applicants.
Going down there, I've never been around so much aviation. We went to the airport and things like that, and it was just, you know, so overwhelming, but I loved it. You know, I love aviation and stuff like that. So I just really took everything in that I was learning, and I'm using it.
During that trip, Carlos had the chance to meet a very inspiring person from right here in South Carolina.
We got to meet Charles Bolden, you know, the astronaut, and, you know, he asked, is anybody from South Carolina? I raised my hand. I was like, yeah, I'm from Columbia. He's like, oh, what school you go to? I said, Richland Northeast.
His experience with this camp did not end with that first year. Carlos was chosen to be one of only 2 returning campers to act as mentors to the next year's students. And following that year, he was asked to be a part of a very unique program.
After my first year, I was chosen to be a peer counselor, and then after that year, I got to be a part of the flight line. And we get 12 hours a person, and we just take those 12 hours to our advantage, and we try to solo at the end of that.
At the completion of his training, he was given the opportunity to fly solo. While Carlos was excited, his mother had a few reservations.
When he got accepted in the program to fly, and he had to go up 3 times and land, come down and land. And I'm filming this, so I'm just sitting there, a bundle of nerves, but he did an excellent job, and we were just so proud of him. And we just couldn't believe a 16-year-old, you know, could fly a plane all by himself. And I knew they wouldn't let him go up unless, you know, he was ready.
With that flight, Carlos realized his dreams and began to see his future unfolding. He reached this goal with the attitude that everything is achievable if you're willing to work for it, and the support of his parents to help him realize his dreams.
You know, they're really the people that were behind me and, you know, pushing me to do better things, not only just be the bare minimum guy, but exceed.
And every day we tell him to be better than he was the day before. So that's his motto.
Carlos now has even bigger dreams of flying helicopters for the Navy, and he's well on his way to reaching that goal after being awarded a $180,000 scholarship to attend the Citadel after he graduates. Carlos's story is a reminder to all of us that no matter how high your goals, if you're willing to work hard, your dreams can take flight.
You know, when I wake up, I'm like, not many people get this opportunity that I get, so I might as well take advantage of it. Whenever I go to school, I'm like, maybe I just need to do what I need to do, because not many people get the chance to lead and to do things that I've been able to do, so I might as well just take advantage of it.